Self-appreciation. What does it mean for you? This is Paul Lewis, founder and owner of Immortal Executive. So I'm curious, how much do you appreciate yourself? In a world where you're battling perception by others, I'm going to challenge you to step in and look through a different lens, a more whole lens where you see yourself as your absolute best every moment of every day. This is the foundation that I want to create with you. Your ideal is to get yourself into this mold where you perceive yourself with great worth. So, one of the things that I've talked about is really investing in you physically as a catalyst for what you do both personally and professionally. We want to get rid of the resistances in your body, the squeaks, the complaints, the pain, the adverse effects of sitting throughout your day, chronic sedentary behavior. We want to bolster you with greater energy. It's a starting point, and we want to kick this off together in a way that's going to change the way you think and process on a regular basis. Oh, g'day kitty. So, what I'd like to do is to start with an exercise, another stretching exercise to add to your repertoire. Before I do this, I'd like to share with you something. I am 57 years young, and I push myself to my limits because I know that that has a profound impact on how I think and process. Every morning I'm up pushing myself, pulling myself in for more. So I'm going to challenge you to do the same thing because we're in this together. Again, I constantly say that I'm pushing myself towards 120 years young. The reality is I want to focus on my quality of life and mold myself around this where I'm at my absolute best, and I want to take you with me. So a number of exercises we've worked on is that posterior kinetic chain, and we've begun working on the lateral aspect of your leg, again with the exercise where you're pushing your leg back and you are bringing that body forward and dropping the leg down. What I'd like to start doing is improving the quality of your spinal fluidity. Why? Because when we sit and when we begin to collapse, our center of gravity shifts up and we create compressive forces on our lower back. I've been talking about this with you on a regular basis. So what I'd like you to do is to begin adjusting your spine to help carry what's sitting between your shoulders, your head. How do you do that? In a seated position, what I'd like you to do is put your hands behind you and just push the sternum forward and retract the shoulders. And I'd like you to hold on to that position as you feel the contracture in your spinal muscles. You're going to hold on to that, breathing life into your spine, and then I'm going to have you reverse it. Your hands go onto your knees and you pull the abdomen in, compressing the internal organs onto your anterior spine. And you hold that position, decreasing the compressive forces around your lumbar vertebrae and your sacrum. You're going to hold that position for about 10 seconds, and then you're going to reverse it with the hands behind you as you breathe more life and blood flow around your spinal column. And reverse it one more time, pulling the abdomen in. I love this exercise. Every time I give this exercise to a client, this becomes their favorite because they are decompressing the forces that cause restriction in that lumbar vertebra and allow for better movement between the facet joints of the spine. So, again, these are little steps, though these are critical steps to keep you moving forward, because what we're aiming at is building a better self-perception, better self-belief, the way you hold yourself, the way you move, the way you present in interactions and communication with others. So hold on to that thought. In the meantime, I'm going to stay energized and keep exercising. I will see you next time round, which is in a day or two. Step in to your absolute best. That's what we're aiming at together. Think of the connection between what you do physically and mentally, and use that physical activity as a catalyst to create change. We're going to work on increasing your mobility and getting you to your best mentally. Oh, there goes my cat again. I'm going to chase her down before I get my exercise in. In the meantime, this is Paul at immortalexecutive.com. Connect with me. Let's shoot for your absolute best together. Have a great day.